पल पल याद करूं, पल फरियाद करूं, पल पल याद करूं, पल फरियाद करूं।
जाने क्या कर गए, जैसे अंधेरों में तुम चांदनी भर गए। दिल का ये क्या राज है, जाने क्या कर गए, जैसे अंधेरों में तुम चांदनी भर गए। कर चांद तारों को मशहूर इतना क्यों, कम वक्त इनसे भी खूबसूरत है तू। I love you, do 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 do, yeah yeah yeah. I love you, ooh, yeah yeah yeah. I love you, दिन भर करे बातें हम फिर भी लगे बातें अधूरी आजकल। मन की दहलीजों पे कोई आए ना, बस तुम जरूरी आजकल। अब्र में हूँ तू आसमां है, पास है तू पर कहाँ है। जिद मेरी तू नहीं, मेरी आदत है तू। I love you, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. You're the one. कभी कभी मैं खुद से हूँ ये पूछता, मैं तेरे काबिल भी हूँ क्या? इतना तो मुझे है मालूम, मिलके तुझे बेहतर में इंसान बन गया। थोड़ा थोड़ा तुझसे सीखा प्यार करने का तरीका, दिल के खुदा की मुझ पे इनायत है तू। I love you, I love you, दिल का ये क्या राज है, जाने क्या कर गए। जैसे अंधेरों में तुम चांदनी भर गए, करे चांद तारों को मशहूर इतना क्यों? कम वक्त इनसे भी खूबसूरत है तू। I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you।
सजदे किए हैं लाखों लाखों दुआएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे। चाहत की तेरी मैंने हक में हवाएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे। तुझसे ही दिल ये बहला, तू जैसे कलमा पहला, चाहूं ना फिर क्यों मैं तुझे। जिस पल ना चाहा तुझको उस पल सजाएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे। ओ सजदे किए हैं लाखों लाखों दुआएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे।
जाने तो सारा वो दिल में जो मेरे हो, पढ़ ले तो आंखें हर दफा। हो जाने तो सारा वो दिल में जो मेरे हो, पढ़ ले तो आंखें हर दफा। नखरे से नाजी भी होते हैं, राजी भी तुझसे ही होते हैं खफा।
जाने तू बातें सारी, कटती है रातें सारी, जलते दिए सी अनबुझे। उठ उठ के रातों को भी तेरी वफाएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे। ओ सजदे किए हैं लाखों लाखों दुआएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे।
से किस्मत के कागज पे अपनी वफाएं लिख जरा। हाँ, चाहत के काजल से किस्मत के कागज पे अपनी वफाएं लिख जरा। बोले ज़माना यूं मैं तेरे जैसी हूँ, तू भी तो मुझसा दिख जरा।
मेरा ही साया तू है, मुझ में समाया तू है, हर पल ये लगता है मुझे खुद को मिटाया।
How is everyone doing tonight? Can you guys hear me in the back over there? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, on this side, can you guys hear me in the back on that side? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the DJ Bubba. I now represent the Carolina Pine Productions out of Charlotte, will be your host and entertainer for tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's festivities, we are going to have some introductions. We are going to introduce the family, and we want everybody's undivided attention to these double doors to my left over here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we introduce the family, we want to make sure that you guys know that they are going to walk in after you make some noise. So you guys are ready to make some noise with me? I feel like this side is sitting and they cannot hear me. Are you guys with me tonight? Someone, there he goes. People woke up. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys with me tonight on this side? All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and help me welcome groom's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Nizar and Noreen Bully. Make some noise. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the grooms and proud parents. And keep those hands clapping and help me welcome groom's brother and sister-in-law, so him and Mom Money. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome bride's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Norman and Sabine Small. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. And keep those hands clapping, ladies and gentlemen, for bride's brother and sister, Aman and Dua Spall. Make some noise, everybody! Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for Daniyaal Mahnoor Money. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys think they look beautiful together, make some noise. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This time we kind of request each and every one of you to please take your seats.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To the right side too. Okay, I know many of you are probably very hungry, as I am, and many of you are probably tired of my speeches. But since today is a celebration, and you've already listened to one Jummah khutbah this week, I'm going to make sure that I don't give you a 30-minute speech. Inshallah, maybe just 5 minutes. Inshallah, in my 5 minutes, I'm going to give five pieces of advices that our scholars mentioned. And yes, the scholars, they knew a little bit something about love and marriage as well. And then after that, we're going to make dua. And I want every single person in this room that actually likes these two to say Ameen. If you don't, you're not going to say Ameen. So make sure you say Ameen, right? And I promise it doesn't cost you anything, it's free, inshallah. Okay. Number one is, the first advice is that love, it means mutual respect. It means growing together and respecting each other's growth. People fall in love not because they're the same, but because they are different. And understanding that in marriage, that you both will change and that both of you will grow is a part of life. At times, you'll both become more similar. And at times you'll both become more different, but all of it is good. The Prophet ﷺ, after the passing of Khadija radiallahu anha, when he would describe her, he would say Khadija was, and Khadija was, and Khadija was. What was he showing? He was showing respect even after she passed away, and that was all that was on his mind. That's what love is. That's number one. Number two is, don't try to be with someone that makes you happy. This might sound strange, but be with someone who makes you happy. It's not your partner's responsibility to do that. That's your job, but you can help enhance each other's lives, and inshallah both of them will. Express your feelings and your affection openly. Always eat together. A lot of people, they're like, I'm going to eat on my own time. No, always eat together. Spend time together. Feed each other. The Prophet ﷺ used to feed Aisha radiallahu anha with his hands. And it might sound like, cheesy and cringy, but no, this is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. And don't let anyone make you feel bad for showing your affection to your spouse. The Prophet ﷺ used to do this. And so never stop trying, no matter how old you get. Marriage is a gift from Allah and a means of happiness, but neglect can make it a means of tears. Number three is that there are times when Daniyaal will have to lead, and there are times when Mahnoor, you will have to lead. Knowing when to lead or step back and be led is the key. For every ship has one captain at a time, and every captain is responsible for his or her crew, and in our case, spouses and children. Number four, whenever there's a challenge or an issue, remember it's not you against each other, it's both of you against the problem together. Never criticize your spouse in front of your parents, friends, and family. And when things get hard, have patience and take the time to seek out help from qualified people, and never sleep, leaving any issues lingering. Number five, your spiritual depth and connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is what will keep you strong. Don't let this go for each other or for anything. It's not worth it no matter how tempting it seems. Don't let anyone tell you that being married is not amazing. Love is about support, not only sacrifice. Love is about communication, not only compromise. Love is about trust, not only tolerance. Love is about selflessness and not ego. The one who holds to these five advices and takes them to heart, the scholars of the past say that this will allow your love and your light to continue to flourish. May Allah allow their love and light to continue to flourish. Inshallah, we'll make dua now. Everyone should say Ameen. Your Ameen should be louder than my dua. Okay, inshallah. And I'm going to say Ameen just so you know when to say Ameen. أسأل الله أن يبارك زواجكما آمين وأن يبارك عليكما آمين وأن يجمع الله بينكما في خير آمين اللهم اجمع بينهم في الخير وارزقهم الحب والمودة آمين وطول في أعمالهما وذرياتهما آمين مبروك للعروسيين وأسأل الله أن يرعاكم برعايته آمين اللهم أتم الستر عليهما آمين اللهم ألف بين قلوبهما وأكرمهم بالمودة والرحمة من فضل الكريم آمين اللهم ارزقهما الذرية الصالحة آمين وبارك في أولادهما آمين اللهم اجمع بينهما في الخيرات كلها يا كريم آمين اللهم أبعد عنهم الحاسد والحاقد ومتعهما يا رب العالمين آمين أسأل الله المولى عز وجل لك التوفيق والسداد وأن يجعل زواجكما زواجا مباركا والله يوفقكما ويسعدكما في حياتكما ويرزقكما الذرية الصالحة آمين. Oh Allah, bless their marriage with your bounty, with your grace, and join their hearts together in such a union that they are one, and fill that union with goodness, love, piety, care, and affection for one another. Ameen. Oh Allah, grant them love and emotional connection that shall see them through their lives in this world and the next. Ameen. Oh Allah, protect them from the envious and all those that seek harm to them. Ameen. Oh Allah, allow them to live their lives according to their values and to their faith. Ameen. And grant them lots of righteous children that will be the coolness of their eyes and the coolness of their grandparents' eyes and the annoyance for the uncles in the masjid. Ameen. Oh Allah, forgive all of our sins and grant us all Jannah and make this gathering a gathering of angels. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khairan. That's my 5 minutes.
कुछ खुशबुएं यादों के जंगल से बह चली कुछ खिड़कियां लम्हों की दस्तक पे खुल गई कुछ गीत पुराने रखे थे सिरहाने कुछ सुर कहीं खोए थे बंदिश मिल गई के इशारे मिल गए.
Okay, and say a few words. Please clap those hands, ladies and gentlemen, for Armand.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good evening. My name is Armand, for those of you who don't know me. I've known Daniyaal for quite a long time. I'd say I'm one of his closest friends. Definitely top 3, arguably number 1, but there might be some debate. But top 3 is good for me. I'm not much for public speaking, but also not much of a dancer either, but we made that happen on Friday, so sometimes for special people, sometimes for special people like Daniyaal Mahnoor, you make some special exceptions, so that's why I'm up here. So I've known Daniyaal, I think I met him, if I remember correctly, at an Eid function when we were both in high school. He was 1 year ahead of me, I was a sophomore, he was a junior. And he's just one of those people that I would have never expected to have become so close with over the years. We immediately clicked. We just had so many interests in common. Love talking about sports, video games, music, you name it. Mainly basketball is kind of where we really clicked. And if for anyone who's known Daniyaal, they know he loves basketball. And anyone who's had the privilege of playing with him, or against him rather, they know that they call him the Brown Mamba on the basketball court, because he has the Kobe turnaround jumper, his trademark move that's people try to emulate but can never perfect, but that's his move. Sorry, I have a bit of a sniffles going on, but...
You're a doctor!
I'm not a good patient though. So we bonded over many things. We even were college roommates for about 2-3 years. We went to USC together, and that was a very special time. Got to know him better as a roommate. You really learn more about someone when you live with them. I won't expose Daniyaal in front of everyone, his family and friends, but we had good times. Played some video games late into the night, maybe when we should have, when there were some tests the next day, stuff of that nature, and made some runs to Captain D's. For those who don't know what that is, it's like a seafood, fast food place. And that's what Daniyaal likes, so that's what we went to. But I would say the most rewarding thing about knowing Daniyaal over the years, definitely his dad's kebabs. Amazing. Give it up for the kebabs. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding about how good they are, but I'm kidding. There's more rewarding things about knowing Daniyaal. He's a great person. I can't say enough about his character, the attributes he has. He's one of those people that I can always rely on. He'll always have my back, and I hope he knows I'll always have his. And I just want to say congratulations to both you and Noor. I'm really excited to see where this next chapter of your life takes you. And P.S. Noor, please let Daniyaal play Xbox with us when he has free time. But thank you, and congratulations.
Well, thank you, Armand. Ladies and gentlemen, give a huge round of applause for Armand. And please help me welcome Teja and Mandy to come up and say a few words.
Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mandy, and this is
Teja.
So, we've known Daniyaal for a while, and you guys can guess from what. It's from basketball. This guy's a legend. He's the OG. And the day I laid my eyes on Daniyaal, it was a hot summer day. And he was balling his butt off, like literally, like this guy. I mean, Armand praised his jumper. I think it's quite ugly, but it does go in. It does go in. Anyways, but yeah, he's an incredible basketball player. And I'm gonna let Teja go in a minute, or a few seconds actually. I didn't really prepare my speech, so I'm kind of winging it. So we got some highlights of Daniyaal playing basketball up there. All right, let's resume my speech now. That was a joke I thought of in the bathroom. Alright, enough of the jokes, but this is a great start of his journey. I want to congratulate Daniyaal and Mahnoor to a remarkable, inshallah, a great journey coming up, a new chapter of their life, and may Allah bless them. So, yeah, congratulations.
Okay, hey everyone, my name is Teja. I have known Daniyaal since 9th grade. I'm like a couple years younger than him. I'm actually Zoeb's age. But ever since I've known Daniyaal, everybody's been talking about how athletic he is. But I've always admired his competitive spirit. I think Daniel's been a true competitor, and he's always kind of pushed me to be a better version of myself. And he does that with everybody, honestly. We've been on a lot of football teams together. We've been on a lot of basketball teams together. We've been on a lot of Xbox teams together. We've been on a lot of teams, but so, and in every situation, Daniel's always wanted us to push each other and be better. Wow, public speaking is hard. And anyways, I guess what I want to say is, under that competitive nature, Daniyaal has always had a heart of gold behind it. And Mahnoor, I'm sure you know this, but Daniyaal and you both share a heart of gold. So I'm excited to see where you guys go with the rest of your lives and continue to inspire me.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Teja and Mandy. Please give it up. And help me welcome Daniyaal Fareed to come up and say a few words.
Hey, assalamu alaikum everybody. For those who don't know, my name is Daniyaal, not Malik, Fareed. I haven't gotten the privilege to know Daniyaal, I believe the same day as Armand, and obviously seeing him playing basketball. And in honor of him, knowing him for like 7-8 years, I will take it light on you today, bro. I won't mention your love for candies, even though you're a dentist student. and also how we have to stop at every gas station and look at Turkish Haribo gummy bears. And apart from breaking a new bone every year, you're a pretty solid dude, metaphorically and literally. You're a leader. You're very charismatic. You're always there when I need you. And most of all, you're the most humble person I know. And honestly, that comes from Noreen, auntie, and his uncle. Today we have a man, because you guys raised him so well. And last but not least, Mahnoor. Since the day we were introduced, I became a big fan of you and your art. I know we talk about how I'm gonna have one day a wall full of your art, and inshallah I will. And I just officially want to say welcome to the family.
Thank you, Daniyaal. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep those hands clapping and help me welcome Huzefa Siddiq.
I'm so nervous, guys. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Huzefa, and everybody knows me with that name, but some people who don't, I go by Zeke as well. I want to start saying by many, many congrats to my boy Daniyaal and Mahnoor Bobby. And I also want to say that you have a long life coming up, so forever may you live long and healthy lives, partners in every way. Now let's come to the comments of this guy. Well, I've known him for a very long time, but of course, like everybody said, I met him through basketball. Yes, he is definitely the best basketball player that I know. So he is the best basketball player. Always played in his team, always supported him and everything. But unfortunately, he's very unlucky. Never win a single basketball tournament. He always came with the spirit. Sometimes, of course, Zayn, our enemy, he just let him go and not give him the right team. Or it was like his friends would just fade and not show up on the last day. So that was like the worst part. Coming back to it, yeah, we got Mahnoor to come see his basketball tournament as well, but the luck did not work as well. So he was still unlucky on that as well. But I just want to say that today, and actually on December 9th, when you got nikafied, you were very, very lucky that you got the best girl, your wife. So that's all matters. Those basketball tournaments are just like here and there, but what really matters is your wife, and now your life after, and better be listening to her at all times. And before I end, I just want to say one thing is, Daniyaal, if you, in the near future, if you ever get tired of Mahnoor in like 1 or 2 years, you know, I'll always be waiting for you, man. I'll always be there. Woo! Thank you.
Well, thank you, Huzefa. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, please help me welcome Goose brother Zohid Wali to come up and say a few words.
Testing. Man, I had to go after Huzefa. I'm set up for failure. But assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for attending. Thank you to the bride's side. Okay. And thank you to the groom's side. Do y'all want to try that one more time? Bride side. And the groom side. I gotta go with the groom side. No bias though, no bias. Mahnoor, Bobby, just wanted to say welcome. The family you are joining will do anything for each other, and you are a part of that now. So if you ever need anyone, You don't only have to call me, don't only have to call Pop, don't have to call Mom. Anybody at these tables, they will have your back, and I promise you that. I promise you. Now, Baijan, I think I might be the first one that didn't meet him through basketball. But talking about basketball, I would always fall number 2 to this guy in basketball, sports, games, even school, dentist. Yeah. Wow. But right here, I get to say, you're second to get married here. But in all seriousness, Baijan, I love you. Your work ethic, composure, your attitude, your humbleness, I admire you. I've always admired you. I've always looked up to you, and I will continue to look up to you. I love you, man. I really do. And I love you too, Mahnoor. Inshallah, I just want you both to be happy. I want you to realize what you have on both sides with the families, how much love you have on both sides. And inshallah, barakallah feek. May Allah bless your marriage, bless your journey, give you ease in the tough times. Because I'm married now, they come. They do come. But, I love you, Maha. But, also, major joy in the happy times. And that's all I want to see. Don't take him too far away from me, because I will track you down. Chalo, just kidding. Chalo, that's all from me. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Zoe. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for all the speakers. Clap those hands, ladies and gentlemen. Follow the group.
You know I'm on the committee. And they're all watching. I would just like to thank everybody who have come to this occasion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with this and a new family. MashaAllah. Again, Noreen and I would just like to thank you all for making this occasion a special one, especially for our son Daniyaal and our new daughter Mahnoor, and again our family, our new joint family by Noman and Babi, Sabine, and most of all I'd like to thank our families that have traveled from the UK, the UAE, Germany, so Pakistan. So I think we really have a UN representation here, mashallah. But again, both Noreen and I would like to thank you, and please enjoy the rest of the evening, and hopefully we'll meet on another occasion. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
सूरत ना हो जिसमें तेरी सूरत ना हो जिसमें वो शीशा तोड़ देंगे हम अगर तुम मिल जाओ जमाना छोड़ देंगे हम तुझको अपना घर बना लेंगे तेरे दिल में रहेंगे तुझको अपना घर बना लेंगे तेरे ख्वाबों को बहनों की तरह खुद पर सजा लेंगे कसम तेरी कसम कसम तेरी कसम तकदीर का रुख मोड़ लेंगे हम अगर तुम मिल जाओ जमाना छोड़ देंगे हम
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, the cake has been cut. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please clear the dance floor area. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this market of the day, Daniyaal Mahnoor. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for all the performers. At this time, we'd like to open the dance floor. We'd like to invite everybody who's sitting, please make your way to the dance floor.
पार्टी चलेगी till 6 in the morning जी भर के नाच ले भी नाच नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल आंटी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो यार तेरा कर लेगा हैंडल
दे पंजाबी पंजाबी